So an interesting thing has been coming up recently, and that is people using AI, specifically ChatGPT, but I'm sure there's the others as well, to run comps on properties. The question is this enough? Now, a year ago I would have told you no way, because I saw it and I tried it myself, and it was, we'll just say, poor at best. It has gotten a little bit better, and one of the things where I found it's been more effective is where you can stick something AI and it'll start to give you a little bit better idea that's close to reality. But here's the key: you've got to give it detail. If you just give a very general request or just give it an address, don't be surprised if it's way off. But if you can say, hey, it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,600 square foot with a 2-car garage, fairly long driveway, here's the size of the lot, and start describing some of the features, it's going to do a better job, because it's actually going to go try to find comparable properties rather than just solds in the area. But if you know anything about running comps, solds in the area are not necessarily comps if the properties are kind of different in a lot of ways, such as not just square footage, but architectural style, number of stories, and those sorts of things. So you really got to give it more information and it will do a better job. And so the technology is definitely improving that. And right now there's also a bunch of companies creating software to do this. And I've tried a bunch of them. None of them, quite frankly, are nailing it. But, you know, it is gradually getting better. But the quality of the input matters a lot. Okay, now running comps, if you've done it for any length of time, you know it's an art. It's not just a science. So a lot of information and a lot of heavy lifting goes into being able to do this well, much less trying to get a computer to think how you think. But it is getting better. But here's the key: if you're going to play with it, double check it against human interaction, and I would still verify with a local realtor, because here's the thing: the one thing AI doesn't know is that little detail that might be specific to that street. And as I mentioned in another video I did recently on comps, that local knowledge is absolutely priceless and can make or break your deal. Okay, we can be great at running comps and miss that as people, and if we can miss it, I assure you AI can miss it, and usually does. So that is something else to be aware of. So hyper local knowledge. Still talk to your realtors, check with them, and so forth. Check against other software as well. You can use AI, try it, but don't use it as verbatim the final word. We're not quite there yet. We're getting better, but we're not quite there yet. But it is getting to the point where it can give us a good idea of what we can expect to start getting in the ballpark. So hope that helps, and it'll be interesting to see how the technology evolves, because we know it will. Please like, please subscribe, please share the video. Check out some of the other stuff on the site, and I'll see you around.